So trading as complete beginners, we've made over $8,785. At the moment I'm recording this video, we are making even more money, but this is the weekly review as usual to keep you guys updated in regards to how as complete beginners we've made over $8,700 with pocket option and also with Quotex or pretty much in binary options in general. So in this specific video, we're going to review the weekly slash updated results when it comes to the binary options group. So let's go ahead and dive right in. Hey everyone, Christian here on YouTube. Welcome to a brand new video for the channel, keeping you guys updated with anything related to binary options, Forex, crypto. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Let's go ahead and begin. So the first thing that you need to understand is what is it that I'm talking about? And I'm talking about the BLW Binary Master app, which is pretty much my private Telegram channel for binary options trading. And so basically what we do is that we trade on our own, and whenever we are trading, we look for the setups and share them directly with the group. Literally right now, we're actually having a trading session. Lester is actually having a trading session. He actually sent AUD sell coming, in the money, cleared, and in the money, and so on. He keeps on sending signals. Harry just had a trading session literally about an hour ago or something like that. So this is exactly what it is. If you want to know more information about it, all you got to do is go to blwbinarymasterapp.com. I'm going to have the link to it in the description of the video. It's available worldwide, and pretty much you can know all of the information. But, you know, just to sum up, it's a trading group where we actually share whatever setups we are going to have, and you can trade directly with us. That is what it is, okay? Now, let's go ahead and take a look at the updated results because it's actually super important. I actually started this specific journal, let's say, of trades back in May 8th, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not even sure like if it was May 8th or May 7th, but here's basically what we have available for the trades. Take a look at all the trades that we've been putting in. We've been putting every single trade that we actually take. We put it in this specific dashboard. Obviously, right here, you get to see the admin version because it's me. I actually entered them manually. But I mean, people inside of the group already know that all the trades that I enter right here, you actually saw it with your own eyes. But let's take a look at what we have. We have a total of 141 wins so far, 32 losses, which is decent, let's say, right? I mean, it's not decent, it's really good, but I'm trying to be modest here. 82% win rate, a total of 173 trades. Super, super cool. Profits around $8,785. This is an estimate. Taking in consideration that every single trade it's taking an average of $100 and the profit average is 85%. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. Some people, if this is the first video that you're watching, I use an algorithm based on what binary options actually do. For instance, if we actually go right here, we're gonna see this payout is at 84%. This is at 82%, this is 85%, and depending on what pair you're actually taking, this is, for instance, 89%. And 85%. So I actually take like as an average, it's around 85%. Okay. So taking that in consideration, 85%, then pretty much every single trade that we win, we make $85. And every trade we lose, we make $100. Okay. Now, this is just steady entries. Like thinking that you're not going to change your trading amount. However, I do have a free tool that you can use. I'm also having the link in the description. It's right here. It's a binary options profit calculator that you can use in order to pretty much identify how much would it take you to make a certain amount of money. So all you got to do is pretty much, this is to create a trading plan. Let's say that you want to make $5,000, and your trading amount, let's say that it's $100, and your win rate, the one that you're going to commit on your trading plan, I've actually talked about this in a different video, but let's say that it's 75%. You're gonna win 3 positions out of 4, which is standard. We make more, we usually make over 80%, you can see, but let's say that you make 75%. You calculate, and it's gonna take you around 33 trading days, which basically means not Saturday and Sunday, unless you trade OTC, which is really up to you. 33 days, you'll be able to reach your goal of $5,000 trading with only $100. Now, this is not compounding. Compounding means that once you actually reach, let's say, $3,000, then you can increase your trading amount, so it's going to take you less. Okay? If you trade with us, let's say that you increase at least 80%, it's going to take you around 27 days. That's basically what it is. Okay? You can use this tool in order to play around, just look at the numbers, whatever is it that you're trying to make, and pretty much is just going to tell you how many days it's going to take you. I don't know. Let's say that you want to make $50,000. Trading with $100 is going to take you around 261 days, which is around a year. Obviously, if you want to make $50,000 with 75%, you will have to increase your trading amount. So in around 65 trading days, around 3 months, you'll be able to actually get your goal of 50 grand. Okay, just playing around with this tool. Links in the description of this video. But taking a look at the updated results, everything is steady to $100 per trade. Okay, now how is it that we trade? If by any chance you're wondering, well, it's actually quite simple. This is June the 4th, because this is the last day I actually took a session, because I was traveling. I was in New York City for like a week. And so there you go. This is it. This is the way I start my session. I always tell you, morning people, these are the rules. I share the actual strategy video, which you will also find in the link in the description. I'm going to see if I can put on the cards. But you got to watch that video. It's a super simple strategy that you need to understand, like the mechanics, the structure behind it. Because then afterwards, I'm just going to tell you what is the setup that is actually coming, right? And it says, I will send you a screenshot of the trade I will personally take. This is what I do. I personally trade these. You need to wait for the indicator to give you the entries based on the strategy video, which is the RSI. You got to watch that video. Usually give 3 to 5 signals. Commit on every signal your results, even if you have a loss or a not applicable. So then I actually go and set GBP AUD put coming in the money right here. And this is the trade that I took. In the money right here, 2111 in the money, and so on. All the money, I don't know why. Euro GBP call coming, 10 here, didn't enter, in the money myself. Then Euro in the money, in the money means a winner. GBP AUD call coming, out of the money, in the money, and then I put it right here, in the money. I got it myself. I won it. So I re-enter, this person re-enter in the money. Europe AUD put right here. You got to wait for the indicator, and this right here, very tight in the money. This person actually entered way below the RSI and still have a few running, out of the money, in the money, in the money, and the money, and so on. And it says right here, we'll literally finish 1 minute before news, because everything started to move crazy afterwards. And this is the results. 4-0 myself, people started to share the results. 4-1, 8-2, this person made over $1,000 only on that day, which is amazing. Antonio's learning, and so on, and questions. Then Harry, and this is the way it works. It's actually super simple, right? All you have to do is to understand the strategy, which is shared in that free video. And once you get the basics of the strategy, I always recommend you to trade for like 1, 2, 3 weeks in demo until you get familiar with the setups and the entries and so on. And then you can start making this money with us, okay? As simple as that. Now, suggestion right here. How do you trade as a beginner? And this is actually super important, because a lot of people would actually get into the BLW Binary Master app and get immediately frustrated because they're now making thousands and thousands of dollars. If you go into the actual website, the BLW Binary Master app, you will actually find the pricing. We got 3 sessions, by the way. Pricing is $97 for 3 months. Why 3 months, Chris? I only want to be here for 1 month. 1 month is just simply not enough for me to work with you, okay? If you choose to trade with me, I literally become your mentor, which I'm happy to be. However, if you only pretty much trade for 3 weeks, 4 weeks, you're not going to get the hang of it. You're going to end up probably losing money or not making money and complaining. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this group doesn't work. It doesn't, day trading doesn't work like this, okay? And so you need to put in some time in order for you to get the hang of it and become familiar with the way we trade. you've seen people making $1,000 a day, and this is not the only screenshot. He actually shared another screenshot, I think, on Wednesday. He also made another $1,000 in one day. That's $2,000 a week if it only trades 2 weeks. Let's say that he actually has been able to do that 3 times a week. That's $3,000 a week. That's $12,000 a month. So in order to get to that level, which, by the way, congratulations to that person, I don't remember the name. In order to get to that level, you need to put in the time. So I would suggest you to do this as a complete beginner. If you join, of course. If not, it's really up to you what you got to do. But if you join, the first month, you're going to be here for 3 months. So the first month, trade on demo. The entire month. Chris, after 2 weeks, I feel like an expert with this strategy. Good for you. Keep on demo for 2 more weeks. Then jump into real money for the second month. The second month is going to be pretty much like a trial and error month. And you're probably not going to make thousands and thousands of dollars. You're probably going to lose some money, then recover the money. And let's say that the normal thing is that you would break even. But you're going to learn how different is demo from real account, but how you control your emotions on real world, right? And then the third month is when you're going to start seeing some results. Okay? This is what I recommend you to do as a beginner. Demo 1 month, trial and error for the second, third month, you're going to start making some profits. Well, I hope you do. Okay? So yeah, this is what I recommend you. Now, if you join, I want you to avoid 3 mistakes. Mistake number 1 is entering too soon on the trade. Okay, for instance, right here, I sent a signal with the RSI not reached on the 70. I said coming. You got to be patient on the amount of entries. Yes, you can enter the first entry, like the risky trade, but you don't have to enter all of the money that you're willing to risk on that setup at once. Okay, so you got to split that. This person says out of the money after 2 minutes, and if you notice, that was at 6:29, and at 6:29, I actually shared that in the money. Why? Because I enter at the highest level. So if I enter at the highest level, basically means that I waited enough and now I got a better entry. There was another mistake like this on here. There you go. Take a look. I actually won this trade and these people actually lost the trade. I'm not saying they're bad traders. We all make this mistake. I've lost trades myself for not being patient enough. So the first mistake that a lot of people has is that they enter blindly. I said GBP AUD put coming, and then boom, they enter a put. No, it says coming. So that means that you gotta go into your charts and wait for the moment to enter the position. That's mistake number 1. Mistake number 2 is you're not splitting your risk or your maximal risk per setup like accordingly to the entries. What do I mean by it? I always mention that if you want to like enter multiple times, what you need to do is select how much entirely you're willing to risk per setup and split that into 5 to 10 positions. So if I'm willing to risk $100 per trade, I'm going to split that into $10 or $20 entries. So you enter the first one for $20. Then if the price continues to go in the opposite direction, then you have more opportunities to enter 1, 2, or 3 times on that. And if it drops or if it goes into the right direction, you might lose the first one, but you win the other 3 or 4. That's the way I do it. And so a lot of people would actually have, let's say, $100 per trade, and they will enter $100 into one entry. That's not the way I teach you the strategy. If that's the way you want to do it, that's fine. But it's going to vary a lot with the results of the group and myself. Okay? That's mistake number 2. And mistake number 3 is a lot of people would actually continue to trade even when they've made enough profits. Look, I have we are 3 signal providers. We got with myself, and then after my trading session, there comes Harry, and then after Harry, it comes Lester. I didn't actually get them to be sending signals so that you follow all of the signals. I got them so that we have 3 hours of trading sessions like in the single day. Some people are not able to follow me. And so I added Harry and Lester so that you have still the same option to follow them. They use the exact same strategy. It's like if I was trading myself. So therefore, you don't have to learn a new strategy. You don't have to do something different. No, it is exactly the same thing. So if you made money with me, you don't have to trade with Harry or Lester. They might have a good session, but they might also have a bad session. And so the profits that you made with me, you might lose it with Harry or Lester. Or you might lose with me and you might want to recover with Harry and Lester, and you might either recover or lose the money. My biggest advice is choose 3 or 4 setups, and that's it for the day. If you catch the last setup from me, get that one and 3 from Harry. If you didn't catch any of myself, try to catch them from Harry. If you didn't catch Harry, try to catch them from Lester. But don't place 12 setups per day. Each of us have 3 to 4 setups per hour. That's it. That's the way I trade. I taught him how to trade, and therefore we follow the same trading plan. So the third mistake is not stopping either when you lose the money that you were having on your trading plan or when you made the profits that you wanted. So if you already are in profits, you don't have to trade for the rest of the day. You can trade on demo if you want to keep on the practice, but you don't have to risk your money one more time. Okay, so avoid those mistakes, and trust me, you can have way better results than the ones a lot of people are actually having at this moment. So I just wanted to share with you the results and these tips, and hopefully you enjoyed the content of this video as usual. Make sure you smash the like button, and yeah, hopefully I can see you next week in the BLW Binary Master app. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.